My name is Brian Mueller, and I live and work out here in Rapid City, and I work for the Pennington County Sheriff's Office. I'm a chief deputy, and this is my 26th year working at the Sheriff's Office. And my family and I like to volunteer our time with different nonprofit organizations here in town, and we spend a lot of time working with South Dakota Youth Hunting Adventures. I'm on the board of directors with Youth Hunting Adventures, and then also on the board of directors for Big Brothers Big Sisters, which is a sister agency to South Dakota Youth Hunting Adventures. It started in Rapid City by Jim Skull and Pat Trask about 12 years ago, and they got together and were talking about how they can remove obstacles from young people that want to get involved in the outdoors. So they developed this program, and they got a board of directors put together from several conservation groups here locally, and started raising money, and we partner together with Big Brothers Big Sisters, so they go out and find youth in the community that wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity to get outdoors and go hunting. And our organization with Youth Hunting Adventures finds adult mentors, men and women that want to share their talents and abilities with young people, and both organizations will match those two together. And we're running about close to 80 matches right now, and we're trying to increase that close to 100. And over the last 12 years, we've expanded the program to the Northern Hills, and then we also have a chapter out in Mitchell, South Dakota.
How did you first get involved with this organization?
You know, I first got involved, I had met the director at Big Brothers and Big Sisters at the time, and I think I became involved in about their year 2 or 3 and mentored a young kid and just really fell in love with the program. And my family and I, my wife and our 3 children, spent a lot of time outdoors hunting and fishing, and it was really a neat opportunity to get involved and share our love and passion for outdoors and hunting and fishing and conservation with young people. And selfishly, the relationships that we've developed since we've started down that journey, I think probably have benefited us as much as they've benefited the people that we've been involved with. So it's really a spectacular program.
Do you have maybe I'm sure it's hard to pick in the years that you've been involved, but do you have any maybe key special memories that you hold especially dear from some of that mentoring that you've been able to do through this program?
Sure, and anybody that spent any time hunting probably can remember their first memory, and whether it was being 12 years old, or sometimes people get involved in this sport in their 50s and 60s and 70s even, but watching somebody put all of their knowledge and experience together that they're able to learn and harvest their first deer, just being there for that experience, and it is just pretty amazing. And with this program, we get to do that a lot because we're constantly bringing new people into the sport.
Talk a little bit, if you would, about why using hunting and being outdoors and gun safety is such a positive way of building connections with the young people that you're able to mentor.
You know, our motto is this more than a hunt, it's an adventure. And it's truly much bigger than hunting and conservation. It's building a good, positive mentor relationship with these young people, and we've really seen it change the trajectory for people that were headed down the wrong road in life and having struggles maybe with personal life or school. And we really focus with our mentors on making sure people are getting good grades, they're attending school, and then using this as a rewards program. And we've had a really good success with that too.
We've talked before about some of the trips and different events that happen with this organization. Can you touch on some of those?
The key component of this is that everybody makes sure that we at least get a kid out on a youth deer hunt each year, but the program's really growing way past that. We do 1 or 2 pheasant hunts a year. We've taken kids out to the river on fishing trips. A lot of the kids have harvested elk, deer, turkeys, antelope, and we've taken backpacking trips over to the Bighorn. So it really, we have something going on, you know, every month or 2 all year round with the program to keep the kids engaged and entertained and excited about the program. And then another neat component is we we give them processing certificates. So they get to, whatever game that they harvest, they get to take that to a local meat processor, get the meat harvested, and then take that home for their families. And that's been a big deal to a lot of the kids, young kids growing up, to be able to provide good, healthy meat to their families has been kind of a neat part of the program too.
Wow, yeah, I can't imagine being a kid and like having that first experience. It has to be really, really fulfilling and exciting to watch that happen.
Yeah, it sure is.
Awesome. So my last question that I ask everybody, what does it mean to you to be a good neighbor?
I think just getting involved is really the key, and building relationships is really the key to being a good neighbor. So just getting involved in your community, meeting people, trying to figure out what the needs are, and figuring out what skill set that you might have that can help improve quality of life, at least in one key component in your community.